Your soulmate shared a powerful night with someone. Angels are warning you, don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and the fact that you stopped here is not an accident, it's alignment, it's timing, it's the universe pressing pause on your feed and placing its hand gently on your chest saying breathe and listen, because something shifted recently and your spirit already felt it before your mind could explain it. Don't scroll, listen to this. There was a night, a moment, an experience. Your soulmate went through that carried more energy than they expected, and it stirred emotions they weren't prepared to hold, and before fear jumps in, before assumptions start racing, listen to this, because this isn't here to hurt you, it's here to protect you. Your heart needs this right now. Angels are not warning you because you're losing someone. They're warning you because clarity is coming and your peace matters. Don't scroll, listen to this. That night wasn't about love replacing love, it was about contrast revealing truth, it was about the universe allowing an experience so the soul could recognize what doesn't fit, what doesn't settle, what doesn't feel like home, and that's why you may have felt a strange heaviness afterward, a subtle shift, an emotional wave that came out of nowhere. Don't scroll, listen to this. Soul connections communicate through sensation long before words ever arrive. And when something happens on their side that doesn't align, your body feels it, your heart tightens, your intuition whispers, this message is for you because you weren't imagining that feeling, your heart needs this right now. Angels have been trying to get your attention gently, not with fear, but with signs, repeating numbers showing up when your thoughts drift. 11. 11 when you question trust, 333 when you felt unsure, 555 when something felt like it was changing. Don't scroll, listen to this. Those numbers aren't predictions, they're guidance, reminders to stay grounded while truth rearranges itself. This message is for you because the universe doesn't want you spiraling, it wants you steady. Don't scroll, listen to this. That powerful night didn't anchor them, it didn't bring peace, it didn't quiet their spirit, it did the opposite, it exposed absence. It highlighted what was missing. And that's why their energy may feel restless now, distracted, unsettled. Your heart needs this right now, because confusion doesn't always mean indecision, sometimes it means awakening, sometimes it means the soul realizing it tried to fill a space with something that wasn't meant to stay. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are warning you not to chase clarity, not to confront from fear, not to abandon your center, because what's unfolding doesn't require force, it requires awareness. This message is for you because you're being asked to observe rather than react, to notice patterns rather than panic. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe reveals truth in layers so the heart doesn't break under the weight of it, and right now you're in the first layer, the awareness layer, where things feel off but not fully explained. Your heart needs this right now. Because awareness is power when you stay grounded. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may have noticed dreams intensifying, songs hitting differently, random memories resurfacing, or moments where you suddenly felt emotional without a clear reason. That's not coincidence, that's energy recalibrating, that's the soul processing contrast. This message is for you because the universe uses subtle signals before it speaks clearly. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels aren't saying, be afraid, they're saying, be discerning, because discernment protects peace, and peace is non-negotiable. For you now, your heart needs this right now, because you've done too much inner work to fall back into chaos disguised as passion. Don't scroll, listen to this. The warning is not about another person, it's about you staying aligned with yourself while truth reveals itself, because alignment is what keeps you from losing yourself in stories that haven't finished unfolding. this message is for you because you're stronger than you used to be, calmer, more self-aware, more anchored, and the universe knows you can handle truth without spiraling now. Don't scroll, listen to this. That night acted like a mirror for them, not a destination. Mirrors don't pull you forward, they show you where you are, and what they saw didn't bring comfort, it brought questions, it brought restlessness, it brought the realization that something deeper is still unresolved. Your heart needs this right now, because unresolved doesn't mean chosen against. It means unfinished. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you to stay in your body, to notice how you feel when you imagine the future, not how intense the thought is, but how your chest responds afterward, because the body knows alignment before the mind accepts it. This message is for you because your body has been giving you information. Calm here, tension there, ease in one direction, heaviness in another. Don't scroll, listen to this. This is not a punishment season. It's a refinement season, where illusions dissolve and truth becomes unavoidable. Your heart needs this right now, because what's meant for you will never require you to compete, chase, or diminish yourself. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe may allow detours so people can learn what they're not meant to settle for, but destiny isn't rewritten by one night, it's revealed by consistency, by where the soul returns when the noise fades. This message is for you because the soul always returns to what feels like home. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are also warning you not to romanticize what you don't fully understand yet, because imagination can create stories that drain energy, and your energy is precious now. Your heart needs this right now, because protecting your peace is more important than knowing every detail. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're being asked to trust divine order, not blind hope, but grounded trust, the kind that says, I will be okay no matter how this unfolds, and that trust shifts outcomes without force. This message is for you because fear no longer gets to steer your reactions, awareness does. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe isn't asking you to wait passively or put your life on hold, it's asking you to stay present, to live fully, to keep choosing yourself, because what's aligned responds to stability, not anxiety. Your heart needs this right now, because anxious energy distorts perception, but calm energy reveals truth. Don't scroll, listen to this. If something is meant to clarify, it will, through actions, consistency, and emotional honesty, not through guesswork. This message is for you because you no longer need to guess, you're learning to observe. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels often warn before breakthroughs, not to create fear, but to create readiness, so when truth arrives it doesn't knock you off balance. Your heart needs this right now, because balance is your foundation now. Don't scroll, listen to this. Whatever that night awakened in them is still unfolding, still being processed, and it will lead to a moment of realization, not drama, not chaos, but understanding. This message is for you because understanding brings relief, and relief is what your heart has been craving. Don't scroll, listen to this. The cliffhanger here isn't about what happened that night, it's about what it revealed, and revelation changes everything slowly, quietly, gently. And if you feel calm instead of panicked while hearing this, that's your confirmation. Because calm is how angels speak when you're finally ready to listen. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and what comes next isn't meant to stir fear or pull you into imagination, it's meant to ground you so deeply that nothing external can knock you off center. Because after the initial awareness comes a quieter, more important phase, and that phase is discernment. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is asking you to slow your breathing, soften your shoulders, and come back into your body. Because clarity doesn't arrive through overthinking, it arrives through presence. This message is for you because you've been feeling the aftershocks of that energetic shift, not as panic, but as subtle emotional waves, moments of reflection, pauses where your intuition got louder than your mind. Your heart needs this right now, because that powerful night they experienced didn't create attachment, it created comparison. And comparison always wakes the soul. Don't scroll, listen to this. When something looks intense on the surface but feels empty afterward, the soul takes note, and that note echoes as restlessness, distraction, and a sense of, something's not right. This message is for you because you may have sensed that restlessness without being told anything. You may have felt their energy scatter, their focus drift, their emotional presence shift, and your heart needs this right now. Because sensing energy doesn't make you weak or obsessed, it means you're intuitive and connected. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels aren't warning you to intervene, they're warning you to stay aligned, because alignment is protection, and protection looks like calm awareness instead of emotional reaction. This message is for you because you're no longer meant to respond from survival mode, you're meant to respond from wisdom. Don't scroll, listen to this. Wisdom asks different questions, not, what did they do, but, how does this feel in my body now? Not, am I losing something, but, what is being revealed? Your heart needs this right now, because revelation doesn't always arrive as answers, sometimes it arrives as a shift in what you're willing to tolerate. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been refining your standards quietly, making you less available for confusion, mixed signals, and emotional inconsistency, and that refinement is why this moment matters. This message is for you because the warning isn't about danger, it's about direction. Don't scroll, listen to this. Direction keeps you moving forward instead of stuck in interpretation. Angels communicate direction through repetition, through numbers that appear when you're calm enough to notice, through moments of stillness where you suddenly feel steady instead of anxious. Your heart needs this right now, because steady energy is your new baseline. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're learning that love doesn't need constant reassurance to be real, it needs consistency, honesty, and emotional availability, and that's what the universe is protecting you from compromising on. This message is for you because you've outgrown relationships and connections that require you to guess, wait, or emotionally manage someone else's confusion. Don't scroll, listen to this. Confusion is information, and the information here is not about you lacking anything. It's about someone else realizing what doesn't fulfill them. Your heart needs this right now, because their realization does not determine your worth or your future. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe doesn't tie your destiny to one moment, one night, or one decision made from impulse. Destiny reveals itself through patterns over time, through where someone consistently returns when distractions fade. This message is for you because souls always return to what feels like truth when the noise settles. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are also reminding you not to romanticize struggle as proof of depth, because depth doesn't require suffering, it requires presence. Your heart needs this right now, because you've suffered enough to learn the difference. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that you're less tempted to reach out, explain yourself, or seek reassurance than you would have been in the past, and that's not distance, that's dignity. This message is for you because dignity stabilizes energy. Don't scroll, listen to this. Stabilized energy invites clarity without force, because force creates resistance, and resistance delays truth. Your heart needs this right now, because patience rooted in self-trust is powerful. Don't scroll, listen to this. Self-trust doesn't say, everything will work out exactly how I want. It says, I will be okay no matter how this unfolds, and that mindset removes fear from the equation. This message is for you because fear distorts intuition, but calm sharpens it. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you to watch what happens next without inserting yourself. Emotionally, to notice whether actions align with words, whether presence increases or fades, whether consistency appears or disappears. Your heart needs this right now, because observation reveals truth faster than confrontation ever could. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is not asking you to make assumptions or create narratives. It's asking you to stay grounded while reality reveals itself. This message is for you because reality grounded in alignment feels relieving, not destabilizing. Don't scroll, listen to this. You might feel moments of relief already, moments where you realize you're not as attached to outcomes as you once were, and that's growth. Your heart needs this right now, because growth changes the kind of love you attract. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're no longer vibrating from, choose me, you're vibrating from, meet me where I am, and that energy cannot be ignored by what's truly aligned. This message is for you because aligned connections respond to steadiness, not pressure. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are also warning you not to confuse curiosity with intuition, because intuition feels calm and clear, while curiosity feels restless and looping. Your heart needs this right now, because you're learning to tell the difference. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been teaching you to return to your body when your mind spins, to ground through breath, movement, routine, and presence, because grounded people hear guidance more clearly. This message is for you because guidance is subtle now, not loud, not dramatic, but precise. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that signs feel less urgent and more reassuring, less like riddles and more like confirmations, and that's because you're listening from a place of safety instead of fear. Your heart needs this right now, because safety is what allows love to last. Don't scroll, listen to this. Whatever unfolds next will not require you to abandon your values, your boundaries, or your peace, because angels protect what is meant to last by removing what would destabilize it. This message is for you because you're being protected even when it doesn't look dramatic. Don't scroll, listen to this. Protection sometimes looks like delay, like silence, like space to observe, and that space is sacred. Your heart needs this right now, because sacred space prevents impulsive choices that create long-term pain. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is guiding you to trust timing instead of interpreting every sign as urgency, because urgency belongs to fear, not alignment. This message is for you because alignment feels steady, patient, and grounded. Don't scroll, listen to this. If something is meant to clarify, it will do so through truth that feels obvious, not through confusion that drains you. Your heart needs this right now, because you're no longer meant to be drained by love, you're meant to be supported by it. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are reminding you that your role is not to wait, chase, or compete. Your role is to stay aligned with who you've become, because who you are now determines what can stay in your life. This message is for you because you've become someone who can hold truth without collapsing, and that's why clarity is approaching. Don't scroll, listen to this. The cliffhanger here isn't about what they choose. It's about what you choose to tolerate, and that choice will shape everything that comes next. Stay grounded, stay open, because the universe is still revealing, and the next layer will make sense when it arrives. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and the reason you're still here is because the universe is not finished speaking to you yet. This is the layer where divine numbers begin showing up more clearly, not to confuse you, not to scare you, but to anchor you while truth continues unfolding. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may have noticed numbers following you lately. 11. 11 when your thoughts drift late at night. 222 when you're questioning whether to stay patient. 333 when you feel watched over. 444 when your emotions feel heavy. 555 when something feels like it's about to change. And your heart needs this right now, because those are not coincidences, they are stabilizers, reminders from the universe and your angels saying, stay grounded, stay aware, stay with yourself, don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers don't predict events, they prepare your nervous system so you don't spiral when clarity arrives. This message is for you because clarity is approaching in layers, not all at once. And layers prevent emotional shock. Your heart needs this right now, because the last thing you need is emotional whiplash. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been slowing things down intentionally so you can actually feel what's happening instead of reacting to what you think is happening, and that's a gift. This message is for you because you're learning how to trust your body's response more than your imagination. Don't scroll, listen to this. Imagination creates stories, but intuition creates steadiness, and steadiness is what the angels are guiding you into now. Your heart needs this right now, because something about that powerful night you sensed wasn't meant to pull you backward, it was meant to push you inward, toward discernment, toward boundaries, toward clarity about what you are no longer available for. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers like 444 appear when protection is active, when the universe is saying, do not abandon your peace for answers that aren't ready. This message is for you because you've been tempted to fill silence with meaning, but silence right now is sacred. Don't scroll, listen to this. 222 shows up when alignment is being tested, not destroyed, and tests aren't punishments, they're confirmations of growth. Your heart needs this right now, because you've grown enough to sit with uncertainty without collapsing. Don't scroll, listen to this. 333 appears when spiritual guidance is close. When you're being reminded that you're not navigating this alone, even if it feels quiet, even if no one is explaining things out loud. This message is for you because quiet guidance is still guidance. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is not asking you to guess what someone else is thinking or doing. It's asking you to notice how you feel now compared to the past. Your heart needs this right now, because your emotional response has changed, and that's the biggest sign of all. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're less reactive, less desperate for reassurance, less tempted to reach out impulsively, and that's not because you don't care, it's because you're regulated, grounded, and aware. This message is for you because regulation is spiritual maturity. Don't scroll, listen to this. 555 often appears when an old pattern is ending, not necessarily a connection, but a way of relating, a way of attaching, a way of interpreting silence as danger. Your heart needs this right now, because you're no longer meant to live in emotional survival mode. Don't scroll, listen to this. Survival mode once protected you, but now it limits you, and the universe knows you're ready for something different. This message is for you because different doesn't mean dramatic, it means healthier, steadier, safer. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are warning you not to confuse emotional intensity with spiritual significance, because not everything that feels intense is meant to stay. And not everything that feels calm is insignificant. Your heart needs this right now, because calm is where truth settles. Don't scroll, listen to this. 111 shows up when your thoughts are powerful, when what you focus on shapes your emotional reality, and right now the universe is asking you to focus on self-trust instead of speculation. This message is for you because speculation drains energy, while trust restores it. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that when you ground yourself, through routine, movement, breath, stillness, the anxiety fades and clarity feels closer. That's not accidental, that's alignment responding to embodiment. Your heart needs this right now, because embodiment keeps you anchored while things unfold externally. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are not warning you to intervene or interfere, they're warning you to observe, because observation reveals truth faster than confrontation ever could. This message is for you because you're being protected from acting on incomplete information. Don't scroll, listen to this. Incomplete information creates regret, while patience creates understanding. Your heart needs this right now, because understanding brings peace even before answers arrive. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're learning that love doesn't need to be chased, explained, or decoded to be real. It reveals itself through consistency over time. This message is for you because consistency is the ultimate divine sign. Not numbers, not dreams, not synchronicities alone, but repeated actions that align with words. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you to stay in your lane emotionally, to continue building your life, your joy, your rhythm, because aligned love integrates into a full life. It doesn't interrupt it. Your heart needs this right now, because you're no longer meant to pause your life waiting for clarity. Don't scroll, listen to this. Waiting without fear is patience, but waiting with fear is self-abandonment, and you've moved past that. This message is for you because you're no longer abandoning yourself for connection. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers appear more often when you're on the edge of an internal shift, and that shift is about how you choose yourself regardless of outcomes. Your heart needs this right now, because choosing yourself stabilizes destiny. Don't scroll, listen to this. Destiny isn't a single moment or person. It's a series of aligned choices, and you're making them now, even if it doesn't feel dramatic. This message is for you because drama isn't required for transformation. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels also want you to know that not everything needs to be resolved immediately to be resolved eventually. Timing is not punishment, it's protection. Your heart needs this right now, because rushing clarity creates wounds that take longer to heal. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe values your peace more than your curiosity, and that's why it's asking you to stay grounded instead of reaching outward. This message is for you because grounding sharpens intuition. Don't scroll, listen to this. Intuition now feels quieter but more certain, less emotional, more embodied, and that's how you know it's real. Your heart needs this right now, because real intuition doesn't scare you, it steadies you. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are reminding you that whatever is meant to stay in your life will rise to meet your current level of self-respect, not your past wounds. This message is for you because you've healed enough that old dynamics can't survive here. Don't scroll, listen to this. The next phase will not arrive with chaos, it will arrive with recognition, with a sense of, this makes sense now, and that recognition will feel like relief. Your heart needs this right now, because relief is the body's yes. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers are simply breadcrumbs reminding you that you're being guided through this with care, not urgency, not fear, not punishment. This message is for you because you're not being tested to see how much pain you can endure, you're being supported so you don't repeat what once hurt you. Don't scroll, listen to this. The cliffhanger here isn't about what someone else will do next, it's about how deeply you'll trust yourself as things unfold, because trusting yourself is the strongest divine alignment there is. And if you feel calmer instead of anxious reading this, that's your confirmation. The angels are close, the universe is guiding, and you are exactly where you need to be right now. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and if you're still here it's because the universe is drawing a circle of calm around you while the next layer of understanding comes into focus. This is the stage where divine numbers don't just appear randomly, they repeat with intention, and intention is how guidance arrives when you're ready to hear it without fear. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may have noticed 111 showing up when your thoughts start racing, almost like a reset reminding you to come back to yourself. 222 appearing when you're questioning timing and wondering if patience is still worth it. 333 when you feel watched over during moments of uncertainty. 444 when you need reassurance that you're protected. And 555 when something deep inside you knows change is near. Your heart needs this right now. Because these numbers aren't warnings of loss, they're anchors of stability. Don't scroll, listen to this, divine numbers show up most clearly when you're being asked to trust the process rather than predict the outcome, and that's exactly where you are now. This message is for you because you're no longer meant to live in anticipation or dread, you're meant to live in alignment. Don't scroll, listen to this. Alignment feels quieter than anxiety, steadier than longing, and softer than fear, and that softness is not weakness, it's spiritual maturity. Your heart needs this right now, because the universe doesn't rush people who are integrating lessons at a soul level. Don't scroll, listen to this. The powerful night you sensed, the energetic shift you felt, was never meant to define your future, it was meant to clarify your standards, to show you what no longer resonates with the frequency you're holding now. This message is for you because your frequency has changed, whether you consciously noticed it or not. Don't scroll. Listen to this. When 444 appears repeatedly, it's often a sign that angels are guarding your emotional boundaries, especially when old patterns try to pull you back into confusion. Your heart needs this right now, because confusion once felt familiar, but familiarity doesn't equal truth. Don't scroll, listen to this. Truth now feels like peace that doesn't require explanation. This message is for you because you're learning that love doesn't need constant reassurance to be real. It needs consistency to be safe. Don't scroll, listen to this. 222 is appearing to remind you that balance is being restored, not just externally, but internally, between your heart and your mind, between hope and realism, between openness and self-respect. Your heart needs this right now, because balance keeps you from over-investing before clarity arrives. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you to observe, not interpret. Because observation keeps you grounded while interpretation fuels imagination, and imagination can spiral when information is incomplete. This message is for you because incomplete information is not an invitation to fill in the blanks, it's an invitation to stay present. Don't scroll, listen to this. Presence is the most protective state you can be in right now. It keeps you from acting on impulse, from chasing reassurance, from reopening wounds that are already healing. Your heart needs this right now, because healing doesn't mean nothing triggers you anymore. It means triggers don't control you. Don't scroll, listen to this. 333 often appears when spiritual guidance is active but subtle, when you're being supported quietly rather than dramatically, and quiet support lasts longer. This message is for you because loud signs overwhelm, but gentle ones integrate. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been teaching you how to recognize safety in yourself so you don't seek it outside impulsively, and that lesson is priceless. Your heart needs this right now, because safety inside changes everything outside. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that when you ground yourself, through routine, rest, movement, or stillness, the emotional charge around this situation softens, and that's a sign you're aligned. This message is for you because alignment reduces anxiety without needing answers. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine number 555 often signals a shift in how you experience a situation, not necessarily the situation itself, and that's important, because perception shapes emotional reality. Your heart needs this right now, because the way you're seeing things is becoming clearer, calmer, more discerning. Don't scroll, listen to this. Discernment doesn't judge, it notices, and noticing allows you to make choices that protect your peace. This message is for you because peace is the priority now, not certainty, not control, not closure on demand. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are reminding you that closure often comes internally before it arrives externally. An internal closure is the kind that frees you regardless of what anyone else does. Your heart needs this right now, because freedom is not dependent on someone else's actions. Don't scroll, listen to this. 111 also shows up to remind you that your thoughts matter, not because they manifest instantly, but because they shape your emotional environment, and right now the universe is encouraging thoughts that stabilize rather than spiral. This message is for you because self-soothing is a spiritual skill. Don't scroll, listen to this. You've learned how to pause, breathe, and come back to your body instead of reacting, and that alone changed your destiny. Your heart needs this right now, because destiny isn't rewritten by dramatic events, it's shaped by consistent self-respect. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is also asking you to release the idea that you need to understand everything to be safe, because safety comes from trusting yourself, not predicting others. This message is for you because you trust yourself more now than you ever have. Don't scroll, listen to this. That trust is why divine numbers are appearing more gently, less urgently, like a quiet nod instead of an alarm. Your heart needs this right now, because you're not being warned of disaster, you're being guided toward stability. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are also signaling that not every emotional wave needs to be analyzed, some just need to be felt and released. This message is for you because you're learning emotional fluency, not emotional suppression. Don't scroll, listen to this. Emotional fluency allows you to move through feelings without attaching stories that keep you stuck. Your heart needs this right now, because attachment to stories drains energy. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is protecting your energy fiercely right now, which is why things may feel slower, quieter, more contained. This message is for you because containment prevents impulsive decisions that create long-term pain. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers encourage patience not because waiting is virtuous, but because clarity unfolds best when the nervous system is calm. Your heart needs this right now, because calm reveals truth faster than pressure ever could. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you away from emotional speculation and toward embodied trust, because embodied trust feels like staying rooted in your life while things resolve naturally. This message is for you because you're no longer meant to put your life on pause. Don't scroll, listen to this. Aligned love integrates into a full life, it doesn't interrupt it. Your heart needs this right now, because fullness attracts fullness. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that you're less interested in chasing explanations and more interested in how things feel over time, and that's wisdom. This message is for you because wisdom values patterns over moments. Don't scroll, listen to this. Patterns tell the truth numbers can only point toward. Your heart needs this right now, because divine numbers are reminders, not replacements for lived clarity. Don't scroll, listen to this. The next phase will bring understanding through consistency, presence, and emotional honesty, not through shock or drama. This message is for you because drama is no longer the language of your growth. Don't scroll, listen to this. If you feel steadier reading this instead of anxious, that's your confirmation. The angels are near, guidance is active, and you are protected as things continue to unfold. Stay grounded. Stay open, because the universe is still aligning pieces behind the scenes, and the next sign will feel less like a warning and more like relief. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and if you've made it to this point, it's because the universe is asking you to stay present just a little longer, not out of fear, not out of suspense, but because something important is integrating inside you, and integration always comes before clarity fully settles. Don't scroll, listen to this. This phase isn't about discovering new information, it's about how you're holding what you already sense, because your spirit has picked up on far more than your mind has been willing to admit, and your heart needs this right now, because you're learning that intuition doesn't rush, it waits until you're steady enough to trust it. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may have noticed that the emotional charge around this situation feels different now, not gone, but quieter, less sharp, less urgent, and that's not detachment, that's grounding. That's you returning to yourself instead of orbiting someone else's energy. This message is for you, because returning to yourself is the most powerful shift you can make. Your heart needs this right now, because when you're centered, nothing external can hijack your peace. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been guiding you back into your body, back into your routine, back into your own life, because clarity arrives fastest when you're not suspended in anticipation. This message is for you, because anticipation fueled by fear drains you, but anticipation rooted in trust strengthens you. Don't scroll, listen to this. Trust doesn't mean believing everything will turn out exactly how you imagined. It means believing you'll be okay no matter what unfolds, and that belief changes everything. Your heart needs this right now, because you're no longer willing to sacrifice your emotional stability for unanswered questions. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been teaching you to sit with not knowing without filling the silence with stories, and that's a skill that only comes from growth. This message is for you, because you've grown through experiences that taught you how painful it is to abandon yourself just to feel close to someone else. Your heart needs this right now, because you're not doing that anymore. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that you're less inclined to check, to imagine scenarios, to replay moments searching for meaning. And that's because your energy has shifted from fixation to observation. This message is for you, because observation keeps you grounded while fixation pulls you out of yourself. Your heart needs this right now, because grounded people receive truth without collapsing. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is not asking you to rush to conclusions or cling to hope, it's asking you to stay neutral enough to see what's real, and neutrality is power. This message is for you, because neutrality protects you from emotional extremes. Your heart needs this right now, because extremes exhaust you. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're also learning that love doesn't have to be dramatic to be meaningful, and drama doesn't make love deeper, it just makes it louder. This message is for you, because you're done confusing volume with value. Your heart needs this right now, because quiet consistency is starting to feel more attractive than emotional fireworks. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been reshaping your desires so they align with who you are now, not who you were when you were healing, and that's why certain fantasies don't hold the same power they once did. This message is for you, because healing changes taste. Your heart needs this right now, because you no longer crave intensity that costs you peace. Don't scroll, listen to this. Peace has become your baseline, and anything that disrupts it stands out immediately. This message is for you. Because awareness sharpens discernment. Don't scroll, listen to this. Discernment isn't about judging others, it's about protecting yourself, and protection doesn't mean shutting down, it means staying open without self-betrayal. Your heart needs this right now, because you've learned the difference. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has also been reminding you that you don't need to understand someone else's journey to honor your own. This message is for you. Because honoring your journey means staying aligned with your values even when emotions arise. Your heart needs this right now, because values anchor you when feelings fluctuate. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may feel moments of relief lately, small but noticeable, moments where you realize you're not as emotionally hooked as you once were, and that's not loss, that's freedom. This message is for you, because freedom allows love to approach without pressure. Your heart needs this right now, because pressure distorts connection. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is not withholding clarity as punishment. It's allowing space so truth can emerge naturally instead of being forced. This message is for you, because forced clarity often creates wounds that take longer to heal. Your heart needs this right now, because you're being protected from unnecessary pain. Don't scroll, listen to this. Protection sometimes looks like delay, like silence, like nothing happening on the surface while everything rearranges underneath. This message is for you, because rearrangement is happening whether you see it or not. Your heart needs this right now, because you don't need to manage it, you just need to stay aligned. Don't scroll, listen to this. Alignment doesn't require effort, it requires honesty with yourself, and you've been honest in ways you weren't before. This message is for you, because honesty with yourself changed your standards, your boundaries, your expectations. Your heart needs this right now, because you're no longer willing to shrink, explain, or wait indefinitely to be met. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe responds quickly when self-respect becomes non-negotiable, even if the results don't show up immediately. This message is for you, because immediate results aren't always lasting ones. Your heart needs this right now, because lasting alignment is built slowly. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're also learning that not every emotional wave is a signal to act. Some are signals to breathe, feel, and let pass, and that's emotional maturity. This message is for you, because maturity doesn't suppress feelings, it processes them without letting them control behavior. Your heart needs this right now, because controlled behavior creates stability. Don't scroll, listen to this. Stability is what allows love to grow without fear, without tests, without games. This message is for you, because games no longer interest you. Your heart needs this right now, because clarity feels better than excitement without substance. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe is guiding you to trust patterns over promises, consistency over chemistry alone, and that shift is protecting you. This message is for you, because protection doesn't always feel exciting, but it always feels right afterward. Your heart needs this right now, because afterward is where truth settles. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may find that you're sleeping better, breathing deeper, thinking less obsessively, and that's not coincidence, that's regulation returning to your system. This message is for you, because a regulated nervous system is the foundation of healthy love. Your heart needs this right now, because love that dysregulates you isn't aligned. Don't scroll, listen to this. Aligned love feels supportive, steady, and emotionally safe, even when things are uncertain. This message is for you, because uncertainty no longer terrifies you. It just asks you to stay present. Your heart needs this right now, because presence keeps you from living in imagined futures. Don't scroll, listen to this. Imagined futures drain energy, lived moments restore it. This message is for you, because you're choosing restoration now. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe isn't asking you to close your heart, it's asking you to keep it open without giving it away prematurely. Your heart needs this right now, because discernment is love with boundaries. Don't scroll. Listen to this. Boundaries don't block destiny, they guide it toward you in a healthier form. This message is for you, because destiny responds to stability, not sacrifice. Your heart needs this right now, because sacrifice without reciprocity creates resentment, and resentment has no place in the next chapter of your life. Don't scroll, listen to this. The next chapter won't announce itself loudly, it will arrive quietly, fitting into your life instead of disrupting it. This message is for you, because disruption once felt like passion, but now compatibility feels more valuable. Your heart needs this right now, because compatibility supports longevity. Don't scroll, listen to this. Longevity requires emotional honesty, patience, and mutual effort, and you're finally aligned with that frequency. This message is for you, because alignment doesn't rush, it reveals. And if you feel calmer reading this instead of anxious, that's your confirmation. You're not missing anything. You're being guided, protected, and prepared for what can truly meet you where you are now. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, and the reason you're still here is because the universe is drawing your attention back to the quiet signals you've been receiving, the ones you almost dismissed because they weren't loud or dramatic enough. But divine guidance rarely shouts, it repeats, gently, patiently, until you're calm enough to hear it. Don't scroll, listen to this. You've been seeing the numbers more frequently lately. 11. 11 when you pause mid-thought, 222 when you question timing, 333 when you feel watched over in moments of uncertainty, 444 when you need reassurance that you're protected, 555 when something inside you knows change is near. And your heart needs this right now, because those numbers aren't predictions, they're stabilizers. They appear when your nervous system needs grounding, when your spirit is being reminded that you are not alone in this unfolding. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers show up when you're standing between old patterns and new awareness, when the universe is gently saying, stay present, don't rush, don't spiral. This message is for you because you've already done the hardest part, which was learning how to stay with yourself when things felt unclear. Your heart needs this right now, because clarity doesn't come to people who panic, it comes to people who can hold uncertainty without abandoning themselves. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that when you see 444, there's a subtle sense of calm afterward, like something inside you exhales, and that's because protection is active. Not protection from pain entirely, but protection from repeating what once drained you. This message is for you because the universe is far more concerned with your long-term peace than your short-term curiosity. Don't scroll, listen to this. 222 appears when balance is being restored, not just in circumstances, but within you, between your heart's openness and your mind's discernment. And your heart needs this right now, because balance keeps you from overreaching emotionally before truth has fully revealed itself. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels often send 333 when guidance is close but subtle, when you're being supported quietly instead of dramatically, and quiet support is the kind that lasts. This message is for you because you're learning to trust subtlety over intensity. Your heart needs this right now, because intensity once felt like proof, but proof now feels like consistency. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe has been recalibrating how you interpret emotional waves, teaching you that not every feeling requires action, some just require presence. And that's emotional maturity. This message is for you because maturity doesn't numb emotion, it regulates it. Don't scroll, listen to this. 555 shows up when a shift is happening in perception, not necessarily in the external situation yet, but in how you experience it, and that matters more than you think. Your heart needs this right now, because perception shapes your emotional reality. Don't scroll. Listen to this. You may feel moments of neutrality lately where there used to be charge. Moments where you can think about the situation without your chest tightening, and that's not indifference, that's integration. This message is for you because integration means lessons have landed. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are guiding you away from emotional speculation and toward embodied trust, because trust lives in the body, not the mind, and your body has been telling you a story your mind hasn't fully caught up to yet. Your heart needs this right now, because your body relaxes when something is aligned and tightens when it's not. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers are appearing to remind you to check in with that sensation instead of chasing explanations. This message is for you because explanations don't always bring peace, but embodiment often does. Don't scroll, listen to this. You've been learning how to ground yourself through routine, rest, movement, breath, and presence. And that grounding has made everything clearer without forcing answers. Your heart needs this right now, because clarity doesn't come from thinking harder, it comes from feeling safer. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are not warning you of loss, they're warning you of misalignment, and misalignment is information, not punishment. This message is for you because information allows choice. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're being guided to choose yourself regardless of how this unfolds. Because choosing yourself stabilizes destiny. Your heart needs this right now, because destiny is not one moment or one person, it's a series of aligned decisions made from self-respect. Don't scroll, listen to this. You may notice that you're less interested in chasing signs and more interested in how things feel over time, and that's wisdom. This message is for you because wisdom values patterns over moments. Don't scroll, listen to this. Divine numbers are breadcrumbs, not the destination. They point you back to your center when emotions try to pull you outward. Your heart needs this right now, because staying centered protects your energy. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are encouraging you to keep living your life fully, not pausing your joy or progress while waiting for clarity, because aligned love integrates into a full life. It doesn't interrupt it. This message is for you because fullness attracts fullness. Don't scroll, listen to this. You're also learning that not every unanswered question needs to be resolved immediately to be resolved. Eventually, timing is not punishment, it's protection. Your heart needs this right now, because rushing clarity creates wounds that take longer to heal. Don't scroll, listen to this. The universe values your peace more than your need to know, and that's why it's guiding you toward patience rooted in self-trust rather than waiting rooted in fear. This message is for you because fear distorts intuition, but calm sharpens it. Don't scroll. Listen to this. You may notice that divine numbers feel less urgent now, less like alarms and more like gentle reminders, and that's because you're listening from a regulated place. Your heart needs this right now, because regulation allows guidance to land softly instead of painfully. Don't scroll, listen to this. Angels are also